Now for the long walk to the castle.
We got company.
Don't let your guard down. Ha! Explosive kick! Gravity crush! Explosive kick! Well, I say that's worth 10. Whoa!
Really? I really should use them at some point.
Well, this looks wimpy.
We got a major advantage here. Dragon
A
roar!
punching fist! Tractor beam!
That was way too
That was
fast.
easy.
Somebody's gonna get hurt real bad.
Well, this looks wimpy. Avenging fist! Avenging fist!
Oh yeah, why aren't I? Nah. Just had a thought.
Avenging fist! Avenging fist!
Takes
Guess
more
it
than
really was
guts
that
to beat
simple.
us.
Super speciality. Specialities then. Scouting. Avoid enemies. Ah, some of these things are expensive. Anyway, that should help with the encounter problem. A little.
Well, this looks wimpy.
We got company.
Guess it really was that simple.
It's still such a long way to go on foot, though.
This ought to be simple.
Let's get this over with, fast! Yeah.
Avenging fist!
Underglow! No
Guess it's
victory's
over.
better than an easy victory.
Well, this looks wimpy.
Somebody's gonna get hurt real bad!
Tortoise, smash!
Star Flare! Takes more than guts to beat us. Somebody's gonna get hurt real bad!
Don't make this harder than it has to be. Avenging fist! Avenging fist!
Wish
Guess
they
it
could've
really was
lasted
that
longer.
simple.
They've got us flanked! We're surrounded!
Yep.
Tortoise, smash!
No victory's better than an easy victory. Let us see the king, please.
Yes, sir, Mr. Ronix. Please wait one moment.
Right this way. It would appear that you have met with all the kings in the land.
Yes, Your Majesty. We learned of the Mua's past from the King of Mua, a cryptic set of phrases from the King of Astral, and the location of the hidden entrance to the demon world from the King of Silverland.
I see. And you have received emblems from all of these kings as proof?
We have, Your Majesty.
Then it is time for you to visit the Purgatorium.
The Purgatorium?
We didn't find anything the first time we visited.
Ah, so you have been there before. Well then, no need for any explanation. Head for the Purgatorium as soon as possible.
Oh, those little rune fairy things told me not to come back there. But whatever. if I have to come back all this way again after this.
Well, this looks wimpy. Don't make this harder than it has to be. Tortoise, smash!
Star Flare! No victory's better than an easy victory. We got company.
Let's get this over with fast.
Gravity, crash!
Don't
was way
overestimate
too
your
fast.
skills, you.
Well, this looks wimpy.
You're fighting us? Ha!
Avenging fist! Avenging fist! Beam!
Thundercloud! We're
All
on
right,
a
let's get
roll
going.
now.
We're surrounded.
Enemies! Tortoise, smash! Avenging fist! Boy, there over already? This ought to be simple.
We got a major advantage here.
Gravity, crash!
No victory's better than an easy victory. We got company.
Let's get this over with fast. Ha!
Avenging fist!
Ha!
Tractor beam!
That
Takes
was
more than
way too
guts to beat
fast.
us.
Right, so I want to go to Trop. That will be closer to the entrance. think it will. Yeah, correct one. Good.
Somebody's gonna get hurt real bad.
Well, this looks wimpy. Gravity crush!
Thundercloud.
Don't
Well, I'd say
overestimate your
that's worth
skills.
10 out of 10. When did they?
They've got us flanked.
They could literally not do any damage.
Crush!
Doesn't matter if they got you flanked.
Let's keep this pace going!
Cave.
We got company.
Don't let your guard down. Gravity crush!
No victory's better than an easy victory.
Front door or back door? Try the front first.
Somebody's gonna get hurt real bad.
Charge!
Back door it is.
Gravity crush!
Thundercloud.
Don't overestimate
That
your
was easy.
skills, you.
got company.
Somebody's gonna get hurt real bad.
Now I remember the route through this place.
Guess it's over already?
All right. Orange. 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 Wrong one.
You again. I told you never to return.
We have word from the King of Van that the Eye of Truth is in here. We bring you these emblems as proof of our intentions.
Well, well. A successor to Mua's destiny has finally made itself known.
Destiny.
Please come with us.
What the? Where are we?
This is definitely not the work of an underdeveloped planet.
Really? Even give me the option to leave if it's just gonna do that.
We can beat this guy.
Don't let your guard down. Tortoise! Smash! Tractor beam! Tortoise! Smash!
Takes more
they
than
could've
guts
lasted
to beat
longer.
us.
Okie doke though.
We got company.
Charge! Tortoise! Tortoise! Smash! Tractor beam!
Explode! We
I'd
didn't
say
take
that
too
was
much
8 out of
damage
10.
either.
Well, this looks wimpy.
You're fighting us?
Tortoise! Smash! Tractor beam! worth 10 out of 10.
Huh. Must have gone the right way. Lucky.
This ought to be simple. Don't let your guard down. Tortoise!
Star Flare! No victory's
over
better
already?
than an easy victory.
Let's get this over with, fast!
We can beat this guy.
Ha! Yeah! Ha! Yeah! Yeah!
Tortoise! Smash!
Star Flare! Don't
Well, I'd say
overestimate your
that's worth
skills.
10 out of 10.
Oh boy.
Well, this looks wimpy.
You're fighting us? Yeah!
Tortoise! Tractor beam! Tortoise! Smash! Tortoise!
Star Flare! We're
All
on
right,
a
let's
roll
get going.
now.
To mess up eventually.
We got company.
Let's get this over with, fast!
Oh, this isn't a big mage with big switches and doors, is it?
Flare!
Because if it is, then... Ugh.
Don't
Boy, they were
overestimate
weak.
your skills, you.
This ought to be simple.
Let's get this over with, fast!
Tortoise! Smash! Tractor beam! Boy,
Don't
they were
overestimate
weak.
your skills, you. They've got us flanked.
We're surrounded! Yeah! Yeah!
Tortoise! Smash!
Yeah!
Tortoise!
Explode! No victory's
It's
better
over?
than an easy victory.
The door went open. Oh, just super. Okay.
They're so close. Tortoise, smash! Tractor beam!
Explode! We're
I'd
on
say
a
that was
roll.
8 out of 10.
Feel the power flowing!
We got company.
Don't make this harder than it has to be. Tortoise, smash! Tractor beam! Well,
they
I'd
could've
say
lasted
that's worth
longer.
10 out of 10.
We got company.
You're fighting us?
Tortoise, smash! Tractor beam! Tortoise, smash!
That
Well,
was way
I'd say
too
that's
fast.
worth 10 out of 10.
Could you tone down all the encounters a bit? Please, game.
They're so close!
Above us?
Tortoise, smash! Tortoise, smash! Tortoise,
Thundercloud!
Boy, it really was that simple.
Somebody's gonna get hurt.
Don't make this harder than it has to be. Tortoise, smash! Tractor beam!
Explode! Takes more than
Over
guts to
already?
beat us.
Oh, still closed. Okay. Fine.
Above us?
They're so close! Tortoise, smash! Yeah! Tortoise, smash!
Explode!
Tortoise, smash!
We
I'd
didn't
say
take
that
too
was
much
8 out of
damage
10.
either.
This one seems to open the red doors anyway, so may as well keep it on. Go back up to that other red door I saw a while ago.
We got company.
Well, this looks wimpy. Tortoise, smash! Tortoise,
Single level so far has been so straightforward, now it throws a maze at me. Doors and switches.
well, I'd say
Typical.
that's worth 10 out of 10.
Just typical. Can't have it be straightforward, oh no. Not to mention the encounter rate here is
Well, this looks wimpy.
You're fighting us?
what it is.
Tortoise, smash! Beam!
Star victory's
over
better
already?
than an easy victory.
Charge! Looks like this is serious. Tortoise! Tortoise! Crash! Tractor beam!
Wish they could have
That
lasted
was
longer.
easy.
Right. There's the red door. And it is closed. Okay.
Well, this looks wimpy.
Somebody's gonna get hurt real bad.
Tortoise!
Thundercloud!
I got the horrifying feeling, so I'll rather switch.
Tractor beam! Let's keep this pace going.
Here. Could you not drag me into a combat every 2 seconds?
Tractor beam!
Star Flare!
We didn't
there
take
you
too
go.
much damage either.
Right. Give me context, game.
Let your guard down.
Let me see what they're opening and closing at least.
Star Flare!
I know that pressing the button opens doors, but does it open any doors? Does different combinations open different doors? Come on, context. Love
We
of
got company.
Well, this looks wimpy.
all I want is straightforward goddamn dungeons which you can just walk through with no trouble. Puzzles are in one room and not over the entire fucking thing.
Skills, you.
Why is that so hard to do?
Well, this looks wimpy.
We got a major advantage here. Takes more than guts to beat us.
This dungeon's actually going to make you run out of MP. This is going to be just that other chest, isn't it?
Tractor beam.
Star flare. We're
I'd
on
say
a
that was
roll
8 out
now.
of 10.
There's the other chest.
What's that?
Be careful! Tortoise, smash! Tortoise!
Explode.
Tortoise, smash! Boy,
Wish they
they
could have
were
lasted
weak.
longer.
Two red doors. Hmm.
We got company.
Somebody's gonna get hurt real bad.
Tortoise,
Take this.
tractor beam!
Take that.
Star flare. They put up a heck of a fight.
Intruder alert! Intruder alert! Proceeding with extermination. Repeat, proceeding with extermination.
When did they... enemies?
Oh no, how will I possibly win this fight? I've fought a few times already.
Tractor beam! Tortoise, smash!
Explode. They put up a heck of a fight.
What was that?
Judging by all the protection, there must be something awfully important in this room.
Well, let's take a look around. Maybe we can find something. This looks like a security card.
What's a security card?
It's like a key, Roddick. But why would we find one of these on Rogue? Your civilization shouldn't have anything this advanced.
A red card. I bet we can use it to open that red door we saw earlier.
Oh, right, the door we couldn't open earlier. Is that the only door this will open?
Yeah, probably. Let's go back to that red door. We ought to be able to get through it now.
Right, let's go.
That solves the door closing problem.
Above us?
They're so close! Tortoise, smash!
Don't
Well, I'd say
overestimate your
that's worth
skills.
10 out of
you.
10.
Yeah, Ilya's totally running out of MP. Harvest. Bow. Ronics.
We got company.
Charge! Tortoise smash! Tortoise smash!
That was way too fast.
Easy.
Down here, back around here.
We got company.
Don't make this harder than it has to be. Tortoise smash!
Thundercloud.
Tractor beam! I'd say that was 8 out of 10.
Feint is done. Alex is going to cast very fast now, isn't he?
Be careful! They're so close! Tortoise smash! Tortoise smash! Well,
they
I'd
could've
say
lasted
that's worth
longer.
10 out of 10.
I can finally get out of the button
Don't
press
make this
now.
harder than it has to be. Tortoise smash! Tractor beam! Tortoise smash!
Thundercloud.
Guess it's over.
Somebody's gonna get hurt real bad.
Don't make this harder than it has to be. Tortoise smash! Tractor beam!
Thundercloud.
We
I'd
didn't
say
take
that
too
was
much
8 out of
damage
10.
either.
Intruder alert. Intruder alert. Proceeding with extermination. Repeat. Proceeding with extermination.
What's that?
They're so close!
Take this!
Tortoise, smash! I'd say that was 8 out of 10.
It's locked out here, too. We better tread carefully. A blue card. We can use that to open the blue door, right? Yep. There ought to be a door we haven't opened yet. We should look for it. That's where Arcana goes.
This ought to be simple.
We got a major advantage here.
Tortoise, smash! Tortoise, smash! Tortoise,
Explode!
And Ilya loses her MP in this match.
Take this! Let's get
everyone
moving!
alright?
We got company.
Let's get this over with, fast!
Tortoise, tortoise, smash! Tractor beam! Guess it's over already?
Over there is the switch. And over here is a room which should still be closed. Yep. Good.
Somebody's gonna get hurt real bad!
We got a major advantage here.
Tortoise, smash! Tractor beam!
Thunder Cloud!
Oh, I do like the fact that Ronix and Millie aren't using the most powerful spell every single time.
Your skills, you.
Unlike what happens in 2, from what I can remember. With Celine and the Southern Cross span.
Enemies!
They've got us flanked.
Tortoise, smash! Tortoise, tortoise, smash!
Explode! Takes more
Well,
than
I'd say
guts
that's
to
worth
beat
10
us.
out of 10.
Oh, and that's going to be that other door. Neat.
This ought to be simple. Don't let your guard down. Tortoise! Smash! Tortoise! Smash!
Star Flare! Takes more than guts to beat us. We got company.
Don't make this harder than it has to be. Tortoise! Ow!
Thundercloud!
Gravity! Crash! Aw, over already? Something's been engraved on it.
Oh, here, I can read this. Arrange the royal emblems of tradition on the land. Thy choice of arrangement shall reveal the key to opening the door. Now, what could that mean?
The royal emblems of tradition. They must be talking about these things, right?
The emblems of the four kings?
Right.
Boop. Save first. Even though I'm most likely to be teleported right out of this dungeon after I'm done.
This must be the console we used to open the door. Let's try placing the emblems there.
Please choose the correct emblem for each description. Show me the emblem passed down in the land of searing heat.
Astral?
Show me the emblem passed down in the land of the falling leaves.
Then
Show me the emblem passed down in the land of the frozen wastes.
Silent.
Show me the emblem passed down in the land of lush greenery.
Mua.
Confirmed. Successor access acknowledged. You may pass.
It's open!
How are the four emblems connected to the old race?
We're certainly not gonna find out just standing here. Let's go inside.
Yeah, you're right. Maybe we'll find an explanation for this inside.
What is that?
A holograph. Hey, look!
It's a map of the Earth. But why is there a huge island in the middle of the Pacific Ocean?
That definitely shouldn't be there.
Or should it? If you believe the old stories, there really was an island there once. The lost continent of Mu.
But even if that was true, what's a map of Earth doing in here?
Look! Someone's there!
We pray that you have come seeking the Eye of Truth with only the purest of intentions. It is an extremely dangerous relic if left unguarded. We also pray that you have the strength to atone for the horrible mistake we made. The Eye of Truth is capable of opening gates to alternate dimensions. We created the Eye with a combination of our own technology and the symbology endowed upon us by the runes, the natives of this planet. But before we could reach our goal, there was a disaster that ruined all of our plans. A gate was opened to the demon world, sending legions of monsters pouring into this world. Even that, however, was not enough to halt our experimentation. Our small band of comrades was united under one wish. We only wanted to return home to our planet.
So this is it. The Eye of Truth.
What does all this mean, Elia? Everything's going way over my head.
I think the people we called the Old Race came to this planet from Earth, from the Mu continent.
I don't know about that. Doesn't seem like they came here so much as they were brought here against their will.
That's true.
The King of Van told us that the Old Race descended upon the planet as fully grown adults.
Legend has it that the Mu continent sank into the sea in the wake of a meteor strike. Before that day, the stories claimed that the Mua enjoyed a vast and highly advanced civilization.
Yeah, I remember that.
You know, the Alliance has a few reports on file about people being sucked into a vortex and suddenly reappearing someplace far away. There was a case of a missing child being found someplace that would have been physically impossible for him to travel to in the time he was gone.
So, you think the meteor strike caused a vortex that swallowed these people up? Those reports you mentioned were about people going from one place to another on the same planet. I never saw any reports about people hopping light years, much less going from Earth to Rogue.
Oh, you got me there. But if that theory is correct, it would explain why they made something like the Eye of Truth in the first place. They just wanted to go home.
That's what the guy said.
And besides, it also matches the Mua's lore pretty well. The history handed down to the King of Mua.
The Eye was obtained in order to reveal the true path back to paradise. The Eye failed to see the door to paradise, however. In its place, a door of blasphemy. Darkness swarmed forth, and demons enveloped the world. By the time the door was closed, the land was already near death. All we could do was lament our mistake.
They must have deeply regretted what they had done. In their eyes, their desire to get home brought doom to this planet. They wanted to make up for it somehow, but by that time, there was no turning back.
So they went to the royal families and left clues in the form of lore, so it could make it down to all generations to come.
Well, we'll never know the whole story. But listening to the phrases they left behind about courage and everlasting strength, you can really feel the emotions they must have had in their hearts.
The Eye of Truth. I knew you would be able to do it. Now it is time to storm the demon world.
Yes, my lord. We are told that the gate to the demon world lies in a deserted island southwest of Sylvaland.
I believe in you. Victory will be yours before long. Who are you?
Glad to see you vermin are doing well. Astral and Mua's defenses are pathetic as usual. I was wondering what you little rats were scheming, but I suppose I had nothing to worry about after all. You're too late. Too late. The great Asmodeus has already completed his new weapon. The only option all of you have left is complete, unconditional surrender.
Like hell we do! We'll never surrender to the likes of you!
We'll see how long that bravado lasts.
Remia! Remia, time to go inside. Yes, Mom. Look at that.
What was that?
The fun's already begun. We figured you'd like a real-world example, so he's just destroyed a village.
He what?
That's terrible. Surrender at once. You have no choice.
Don't you run!
Your Majesty, terrible news. Our guards report that the village of Durs has been destroyed in a gigantic explosion. They say there's absolutely no hope of survivors.
How could this be? Organize an immediate expedition force and set up rescue operations with Silverland soldiers. I don't care if there's no hope. We're not going to give up on them.
Yes, sir.
We must storm the demon world at once. If that weapon strikes Van or Astral, it would be an utter catastrophe.
I'm afraid you're right.
I swear we will fight to avenge the victims!
Looks like the army of snowmen was not enough. Oh, I know which way I'm going to port.
Looks like this is serious. Don't make this harder than it has to be. Tortoise, smash! Boy, they were weak.
Oh well, I'm getting the distinct feeling the mysterious third party is actually the Moor. Or at least what became of them. I mean, the celestial ship being theirs and having a Earth-like design. The Ozonians not actually wanting war with Earth, but being forced into it by the third party. It just kind of makes sense. Trying to get that world back.
They've got us flanked! You're surrounded!
Tortoise,
Don't
was way
overestimate
too
your
fast.
skills, you.
this looks wimpy. Don't make this harder than it has to be. Gravity crush! Guess it's over.
It's over?
Oh, let's go visit the smoking crater.
Well, this looks wimpy.
We can beat this guy.
Avenging fist! Avenging beam! Avenging fist! Avenging fist!
Takes more than
Over
guts to
already?
beat us.
We've been looking for hours, but I don't think anyone survived. What the hell kind of weapon could have caused this much destruction? Gotta admit, I thought the snowmen were gonna come alive.
Charge!
We got a major advantage here.
Tortoise smash! Tractor beam! Tortoise smash!
Shadow flare!
He was already dead, Ronix. I...
Somebody's gonna get hurt real bad!
We can beat this guy.
Avenging fist! Avenging fist!
Thundercloud! Takes
Guess
more
it
than
really was
guts to
that
beat
simple.
us.
Somebody's gonna get hurt real bad!
Don't let your guard down. Avenging!
Thundercloud! Don't
That was way
overestimate
too
your
fast.
skills, you.
Oh, Sylvette's looking very empty.
The entrance to the demon world is somewhere around here. Ronix, it's time to open the door. Right.
We're going in here?
You don't have to be scared, Millie. I'm here with you.
You're right. We've got a world to save.
Let's move.
The Crimson Shield. The man who took everything away from me. I never thought I'd see you here. You have no idea how long I've waited for this moment.
Pardon me. I appear to have acquired too many enemies. For I am afraid I do not even remember who you are.
My parents will be freed of their burden! Right here! Right now!
I do not remember the issue in question, but if I killed them, their weakness in battle could hardly be my fault.
You monster!
You made it this far. Go ahead. Try to entertain me.
This looks bad.
I hope we can do this!
Tornus! Smash! Tornus! Smash!
Explode!
Tornus! Smash! Haste! Tornus! Smash! Gravity! Crush!
Explode!
Tornus! Smash! Power up! Tornus! Smash!
Explode!
Takes more than guts to beat us.
We did it?
Thank you for defeating him. The one who abused my name is gone. I have no regrets.
What are you talking about?
I am Argosy, the true face of the Crimson Shield.
What? So who were we fighting all this time?
That was my shadow, you could say.
What are you talking about?
Near the close of the demonic wars, I received a secret mission from the King of Silverland to find the hidden treasure of the old race. But when I finally discovered the Mirror of Incarnation, I realized it was no treasure at all. The mirror created a shadow form of my own body and used it to control my every move. I used to lose all memory whenever the shadow took over. But now the shadow and myself have changed places.
The shadow's gone now, isn't it? So you can make up for everything you did.
No, not without the Mirror of Incarnation. And besides, I don't have long to live.
I am sorry.
Forget about it, young featherfolk. This was destined to happen the moment I was caught inside the Mirror of Incarnation. But there is a more important matter at hand. Astral is in mortal danger.
What?
You must hurry. The Archfiend is after the bladeless sword I entrusted to Laius long ago.
bladeless sword.
We can't afford to let his warning go to waste. Let's go back to the castle right now.
Do you think we can make it back to Astral in time?
Couldn't we use the Eye of Truth? It was made for opening holes in space, wasn't it? I suppose it's worth a shot.
That toy's a little too much for you children. Hand it over to me now, why don't you? What?
Not if I can help it.
If you dare to stand in the way of my king's orders, I will take all of you on at once.
This looks bad.
This isn't an even match!
No, this is a one-sided slaughter game.
I needed that.
We didn't take too much damage either.
What could that bladeless sword be? And why did the monsters want it so badly?
I heard that the bladeless sword was the weapon that sent the Archfiend back into his world in the demonic wars.
He mentioned that he entrusted it to a man named Laius. Who's he?
My old man. Let's go. I'll lead the way. You can get the whole story from him.
This is the sword that Argosy gave me during the demonic wars.
The bladeless sword? He wasn't kidding. This is nothing but a hilt.
Can I see it for a second?
A beam sword?
And a high-powered one at that. I've never seen anything like this.
I was told it is an old race relic. He wielded it in the battle where we drove the Archfiend back into his world. This is it. Our ace in the hole against Asmodeus.
Agreed. It's probably the one thing he fears the most.
I'm sure it will be best in your hands then. Don't relax quite yet, though. You may have the means, but you haven't won the battle yet. Thank you, sir. One moment, if I may. I hear my son guided you here.
Yes, he did.
Well, sorry to keep you. Be careful.
Yes, sir. Thank you.
Really? You're not gonna make me walk off for the love. Anyway. can't dual wield them, that's a shame. It would be too nice if I could just teleport back. It has to be a freaking landlocked place, doesn't it? Ugh. Okay, to Trop it is then.
Behind us!
They're behind us? Gravity crush!
Thundercloud!
Don't overestimate your skills, you.
Let's get this over with, fast!
We got a major advantage here.
Ha! Yeah! Light cross!
Aw, over already?
Way back to Sylvan, back to the island. Oh God, just let me teleport back there if you're going to do that in the first place.
Somebody's gonna get hurt real bad!
Don't make this harder than it has to be.
Shadow flare!
What the hell is going on outside?
Avenging Fist Beam!
Rain!
Avenging Fist!
Well, there you go!
I like the way I've just given up on items in general at the moment.
Be careful!
Above us?
Tortoise, smash! Tortoise, smash! Beam!
Explode!
Don't
Boy, they were
overestimate
weak.
your skills, you.
What's this?
Pretty modern building, whatever it is.
So, this is where we'll find Asmodeus. This looks a little out of place for a demon world.
What in the world?
Mad science in motion, that's all I can say.
What's the purpose of all this?
I've seen a lot of these monsters before.
Ah! It's alive! I wonder if this means Asmodeus is conducting monster research.
When did they...
They've got us flanked.
Tortoise, smash! Tractor beam! Tortoise, smash! We
Let's
did
get
it!
moving.
Give me a minute, I've got to close my window. Some goddamn people. Someone out there just, I don't know, hammering something endlessly. Really goddamn annoying. Means my room's gonna get insanely hot now.
Above us?
Be careful!
Oh, I'll bet the noise.
Tortoise, boy,
Wish they
they
could have
were
lasted
weak.
longer.
Oh, that's a colossal waste.
We got company.
Don't make this harder than it has to be.
Tortoise, smash!
Shadow flare!
enemies! When did they...
Doors everywhere.
Don't overestimate your skills, you.
Be careful!
What's that?
Explode!
Gravity! Crash!
Wish
Guess
they
it
could've
really was
lasted
that
longer.
simple.
Really? Is it dead end? Oh, wait, what do I do then?
We got company.
Let's get this over with fast.
Yeah. Should be on the paths.
Star Flare!
We did too shabby. They're behind us?
Behind our backs.
Tortoise! Haste! Tortoise!
That was way too
That was
fast.
easy.
Ah, for the love of... Fine, so this is a dead end too. Great.
We can beat this.
Just
Like this is serious.
great. Now I've got no goddamn idea where I've got to go.
Tractor beam! We'd say that was 8 out of 10.
That was a well-hidden path.
gotta be simple.
We can beat this guy.
Tortoise, smash!
Star Flare! Takes more than guts to beat us.
Okay. Save point. Awesome.
I think this is some kind of research log. Let's see if there's a way to access the central databank.
Welcome to the Space-Time Laboratory. What would you like to do?
Space-time laboratory? What's a high-tech facility like this doing here?
Something's going on here. Something a lot bigger than just monsters trying to take over the world.
Connecting to databank. Please enter your name.
Name?
Try Asmodeus. I don't know.
Good morning. Asmodeus. Please enter your password.
Dang, it worked.
This part might be a tad harder.
Access denied. Please enter your password.
Well, no dice.
Login time expired. Warning. Activating alarm system.
Expired? This can't be good. They're turning the security system on us.
Rokians, what is your business here?
To kill Asmodeus, of course.
You really ought to know what he looks like before you say that. For Asmodeus would be none other than I. I must admit, I am fascinated to see someone attempt to storm the demon world. If you can catch me, I'd be happy to entertain you. You, take care of these guys.
Enemies!
We're surrounded!
Tortoise! Tractor beam! Tortoise!
Stone Rain!
Tortoise! Smash! Tortoise! Smash! Tortoise! Smash! Tortoise! Smash! Condition pure! Tortoise! Smash! Tortoise! Tractor beam!
Ugh, they can stone me. It's annoying.
We just managed to squeak out of that one.
Damn it, he got away. We gotta hunt him down.
this looks wimpy. Don't make this harder than it has to be. Tortoise! 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 Smash! Crash!
Star Flare!
Well, restored all of Elia's MP, so... Ah.
You've made it.
Asmodeus, why did you attack Roke? What do you gain from fighting us? All you're doing is hurting yourself.
Why, indeed. I'd like to know the reason myself.
Don't play mind games with me!
I'm being completely honest with you. I took refuge here by my own volition, in search of freedom. And yet, I wish I could settle elsewhere. Someplace not here. I'm being driven by all these contradicting impulses, and I don't know what to do about it.
Well, why can't you just find a way to coexist with the Rokians?
Why should I have to share with them? I hunger for it all. The water, the wind, the trees, the land. I will never be satisfied until it is all mine. The weak have no right to any of it. Not worthy to even grasp a single blade of grass. Why does power and strength exist in the first place? What use are they if you don't use them to fulfill your desires? If you want to stop me, why don't you show me your power?
This is tough. Be careful, everyone!
Power against power. I think I shall enjoy this. Thundercloud!
Oof. He has a faster casting speed. That's terrifying.
Impossible. How could a superhuman like me lose?
Oh, great!
You have the bite to match your bark.
Don't move.
Who are you?
I don't have to answer that. Just stay where you are.
Well, look at the dog that crept into this stable.
Move! Get the sample from Asmodeus while we still can.
Yes, sir.
Captain. I think that's the third party.
I'd say you're right. We better do what they say. It's already been established in history that they'll take the virus back with them.
I don't think we have much choice. We have no idea how powerful they are. It's all I can do to maintain eye contact with them.
It could be a facade. That's just as valid a military tactic as any.
Mission accomplished, Captain. Good. Captain, what about these guys? Leave them. Our mission is to get the sample and get it out of here. Fall back.
You all right, Millie?
Yeah, I'm okay.
What was that all about?
I couldn't say. What were they all doing here anyway?
Let's worry about that later. Ilya, the sample. Agreed. Now we can finally make that serum.
Well done, everybody. There is no doubt in my mind that history will laud you as heroes. We have a long road ahead of us before we can hope to attain true peace. But the fall of the Archfiend that threatened our very existence can only be a blessing for us. On behalf of my nation, I thank you from the bottom of my heart. You are truly a legendary band of heroes.
Thank you, Your Majesty.
We sure have been through a lot, huh?
You said it. But it's a little weird, isn't it? I mean, seeing traces of an advanced civilization on the demon world?
There's also traces of an advanced civilization on Roke. It's not outside the realm of possibility to imagine some advanced race teleporting into the demon world as well.
Yes.
Ah, you're such a worrywart sometimes. Then again, it's gotten our ship out of more than a few scrapes in the past.
We'll have to leave everyone tomorrow.
I'll miss them.
We'd better leave early in the morning. That way they won't see us go. What's wrong, Roddick?
I don't know. It just doesn't feel right to leave everyone without saying anything.
What else can we do? It's not like we'll tell them the truth and they'll just say, oh, well, see ya. I mean, we can't tell them that we're from 300 years in the future. They wouldn't have any idea what we're talking about. I know it's not the nicest thing.
It's really best if we just disappear from their lives. Let them think that we were all just some kind of pleasant dream.
But that won't make their memories disappear. I mean, I don't know about you, but I know I'm never gonna forget them.
Deep down, we all know that. Even the captain does. Let's get going.
Back on board the Countess, the party succeeds in replicating the serum. After producing a large quantity of the serum, it is shipped off to Roke, where it arrives safely.
Dorn!
Am I? You're cured. I am? Hey, nice work. Yep, now we can save everyone else, too. Guess I'll be taking my music box back, then.
What? Come on, I thought you gave that to me.
all right, keep it. So spring's already passed by, huh? So it has.
I guess this is goodbye then.
Yes.
But aren't you guys gonna be in a heap of trouble when you get back? I mean, dealing with us and everything?
Well, I called in some pretty big favors from the Admiral, and he had our insubordination charges dismissed. As for the Underdeveloped Planet Preservation Pact, don't worry about it.
The Admiral didn't want to abandon Roke either. We came through for him, so he came through for us.
Well, thank you all very much for everything. I'll never forget you, I promise.
Well, this is it then. I doubt we'll ever see each other again.
See you, Millie. Roddick.
Are you serious, Admiral?
Dead serious, Captain.
I can't believe it.
A ship claiming to be from planet Fargate suddenly appeared in Alliance space and called for our immediate surrender.
So that's who the third party was?
It is. We passed the ship's first recorded coordinates to our science team, and they confirmed the presence of a wormhole in the area. I believe that Fargate lies on the opposite side. Fargate is currently under the dictatorship of G.A. Revorse, a superhuman created through genetic engineering.
G.A. Revorse, sir?
Revorse is an unpopular ruler. There's a large opposition force working against him. If we can find a way to get Revorse out of the picture, we should be able to avoid war with Fargate.
How do we know so much about Fargate, Admiral?
The opposition group I mentioned has made contact with us on a strictly confidential level.
What?
I've been informed that Fargate's current invasion of Alliance space is being spearheaded solely by G.A. Revorse. In response, we will launch Operation Stardust, a tandem project between us and the opposition forces to assassinate Revorse. Captain Ronix J. Kenny, you have been appointed head of the operation.
Yes, sir.
There are some problems to deal with. G.A. Revorse apparently has the power to nullify all optic-based weaponry. He also has a high resistance to all forms of explosives.
So, can't use phasers or bombs to kill him?
Right. We'll have to resort to more primitive measures, I think.
So, even if we deployed a special forces squad, the best hope they'd have is taking him on in a one-on-one knife fight.
That's correct. You have my permission to use the time gate.
I doubt the gate would let us use it to carry out an assassination.
That's not what I meant. I'm talking about using it another way.
Well,
Looks like we'll be calling on him again after all.
Man, I'm bored. That's a good thing. It means all's well. Say, did something happen between you and Millie? What do you mean? Listen, I'm telling you this because I'm your friend. That girl's stubborn, she flies off the handle over nothing. And on top of that, who the heck knows where her mind is half the time?
And who would that be?
Oh, nobody?
Quit complaining about me and get to work.
But there's nothing to do, Millie.
Father said he needed help gathering herbs over on Maytorx.
He did? Oh, all right then, I'll go. Just me ought to be enough.
Sure is quiet around here. All that stuff we saw is like a dream.
Yeah, you got that right.
Hey, did you see that? Over by the Celestial ship! Something just lit up!
What?
Roddick, wanna go check it out? I have a feeling something happened.
Sure, let's go.
Roddick!
Hey, didn't think we'd see each other again.
We need to ask you another favor.
What do you mean?
So, that's why we're here again.
Well, I'm all for it. But are we gonna be enough?
Oh, you don't need to worry about that.
Huh?
I'm glad to see you again. How are you doing?
You're all back!
Are you sure this is okay? Doesn't the underdeveloped planet whatever forbid this sort of thing?
We've gotten Alliance Admiral's official go-ahead this time. That's how urgent the situation is.
Now, off to Fargate.
This is Fargate?
I was briefed about this earlier, but it sure isn't a very hospitable place to live.
Agreed. Most of it is wasteland, really.
Is that why they're trying to invade Earth? To get more resources?
If that were the case, you'd think they would try engaging in trade or colonizing an uninhabited planet. We've got hostiles!
What? Did they find out about our landing zone?
What do we do?
This area has been completely secured. You're surrounded on all sides. Do not try to resist us.
This way! Hurry!
Huh? Let's move, everyone.
Millie! Millie! Where are you?
Roddick, we've got to get out of here. We can't let the entire team get caught.
For the love of...
Millie!
Who are you?
I am Avina, leader of the anti-revorce movement.
My name is Ronix J. Kenny, of the Alliance.
You're from Earth, I see. What about the others?
They're all Rokians. Each one of them is a talented fighter, and they would be indispensable to this mission.
All right.
We were ambushed back there.
I have to apologize. There was a major sting operation a few days ago, and the army seized several of our comrades. They probably beat the info out of them.
This safe house isn't so safe then, is it?
We have several safe houses set up across the land for situations like these. Only a small handful of comrades know this place.
Well, that's great, but we gotta go rescue Millie and the rest.
There's an army camp nearby where they're probably conducting their interrogation.
Doesn't look like they share the same opinions about human rights that we do. We don't have much time to lose.
Security shouldn't be tight, for now at least. We'll set up a decoy at the front entrance.
Divert the enemy's attention? Sounds like a plan.
The camp is southwest of this safe house. You guys can get in through the rear entrance.
Got it.
Good luck out there.
Have you forgotten to learn any skills? I'm sending information on all skill sets. What type of skill would you like to buy information on? I have them all. Make sure you're fully stocked on items before you leave. Oh wow, you just have everything. Oh my, even that? What, do you just have every item from a shop I've seen in there? Okay. Please defeat GA once and for all. It's the only way our lives can improve. I want to go home to Vagdagoop. There's not enough space to play here.
Somebody's gonna get hurt real bad!
Please do not trifle with people's lives.
Tortoise! Tortoise!
There you go!
And what is strength? I cannot help.
Looks like we're in.
Thanks in no small part to the distraction Avina's crew is providing for us. The soldiers are probably all gathered by the front entrance.
Let's move! We gotta find Millie and the others!
You got it. Let's go.
Is there no way around this?
Yeah! Tortoise! Smash! Tortoise! Smash! Tortoise! Smash!
Explode!
I am not on the battlefield by my own volition, but...
You must be the guys who came to help us from Earth. I was worried they captured you. Please, let us out.
Enemies!
You're surrounded! This!
Tortoise! Smash!
Explode!
Guess it really was that simple.
Please, let me out. I can't stand being here anymore. Let me out of here, please.
Look out!
Is there no way around this?
Tortoise! Smash!
Explode!
Tortoise! Smash!
I do not wish to fight, even if that makes me a hypocrite.
Over here!
Millie!
How's it look, Ilya? Can we get it open?
This won't be a problem. Roddick, you came to help us, didn't you?
Everyone all right?
I'm sick of this cell. I need to get some exercise fast.
All right. Now let's get out of here while the guards are still distracted.
Hey, glad you're all safe.
We really appreciate your help. If it wasn't for your diversion, our rescue mission would have been a lot more complicated.
Oh, not at all. If anything, I should be the one thanking you. There's no way any of us could take down GA, no matter how hard we try. So really, you're our only hope.
Is it true that optical weaponry doesn't work on Revorce?
Yes. GA is the culmination of everything that Fargut's technology has to offer. We've made several assassination attempts, but all of them were complete failures.
Well, why did they build someone so dangerous in the first place?
Fargate is a desolate planet. We have very little water and natural resources to work with. We've been conducting research into genetic engineering and spatial theory for a long time now. It's what we needed to do for survival, and to someday return home, to Earth.
Home to Earth?
Yes. Long, long ago, our ancestors were sent from Earth to Fargate after a meteor strike opened up a spatial vortex in our homeland.
Just like the old race was transported to Roke.
Unlike Roke, however, Fargate's environment is harsh and inhospitable to human settlement. Frustrated in their efforts, our scientists finally decided to turn toward what was then considered forbidden research. They launched a project to create a race of superhumans, people uniquely adapted to life on our planet.
They conducted genetic engineering on humans?
Yes, and the result of that project is the superhumans, including GA. Their combined muscular, nervous, and brain systems make them uniquely adapted to coping with the severities of our environment. However, the core they were built from is still human, the genes that define all of us. Their life expectancy may outlast ours, but they are not immortal. You could say that's their sole weakness.
I suppose a direct strike is the only chance we have of killing Revorse.
Most of the army is off in outer space, participating in the Earth invasion. As leader, however, GA would never leave the planet voluntarily. With most of his guard away, sneaking into Revorse Tower where he resides is a distinct possibility.
But we can't just sit here, not when the army's already on the move.
Revorse Tower is located in Vadgoop, our capital. You'll find it north of here. There's a great big cliff in the way, though, so reaching it on foot is impossible.
So how will we get there?
North of Vadgoop, there's an old, closed-off laboratory. A biolab, to be exact. There should be an underground corridor below the lab that connects directly to Revorse Tower. It's pretty old construction, but hopefully it's still in service.
Well, it beats storming the place head-on, I guess. All right, let's head to the biolab.
I'm pretty sure I'm near the end of the game. Someday, I'm gonna go to Earth too.
Why is someone like Revorse running this place anyway? Wasn't he just an experimental test subject?
With an environment as harsh as the one we live in, we can't afford to waste even the tiniest bit of our resources. That's why we need a government that works as efficiently as humanly possible. GA and the superhumans have the strength to survive on this land. Their regenerative powers make them near immortal, and their intelligence is second to none.
So you decided to let them run your government, figuring they'd make fewer mistakes than humans.
People had their doubts about the superhumans' government at first, naturally. But after their lives improved under their regime, they began to rethink things a little.
And then it all started going haywire?
They may be superhuman, but they're not machines. They worked as a team to help cover each other's weak points. But one day, GA had all the others killed off, and declared himself the head of a dictatorship.
Guess that's what they get after basing their genes off the human race.
You will not find many people who approve of GA's actions here on Fargate. This may be the best chance we'll ever get to free ourselves of GA's rule for good.
I feel bad having to entrust our mission to you. The best I can do right now is offer my prayers. We'll do what we can for you from here. Please take care. If you're feeling a bit worn down, feel free to rest here for a while. I'll have to charge you, however. Ugh. actions at this point. Ugh, never mind.
Behind our backs.
They're behind us! Tortoise, smash!
The amount of back attacks in this game is stupid.
Takes more than guts to beat us.
Look at that! I've never seen anything like these plants before.
An abandoned laboratory. This must be the bio lab.
Yep. And it looks like it's been shut down for a while. Guess they were trying to develop plants capable of thriving on this planet.
Must have been pretty successful.
I guess. Let's go inside.
That guy from before. The guy who took Millie hostage over in the demon world.
You're right. For gallantry displayed during Operation Asmodeus.
Captain, take a look at this.
The Revorse plan? This must have been where they did the genetic research that led to G.A. Revorse.
And that's not all.
That's Asmodeus!
It looks like Asmodeus was also a native of Fargate. Another genetic engineering test case.
So how did he wind up in the demon world?
The record says that Asmodeus rebelled against his peers and escaped through a vortex, taking the space-time laboratory with him.
And that vortex was connected to the demon world.
Apparently, they were incapable of creating another Asmodeus-like superhuman afterwards.
Interesting. Now I understand why they bothered going all the way to Roke to collect Asmodeus's DNA.
And G.A. Revorse was created using Asmodeus's genes as a base.
This must be the corridor Yvan mentioned. Yep, if we go all the way down this pipeline, it ought to drop us right in front of Revolt's tower. Let's go! This is horrible. Why are they living in a place like this? The dictatorship is suppressing all the opposition. That's why. The larger the gap between the two sides, the more established the ruling party becomes. But these people can't be happy living like this. Why don't they want to stand up and fight? That's a problem for the locals. You can't force them to rise up. Who knows how they'll rebuild this place once G.A. Revorse is gone. I suppose the real battle for the Resistance begins at that point. Well, I'm not gonna put up with this. GA Revolts is going down, I swear it. I hope you never change, Roddick. As long as you don't, I know Roke will never end up like this. The soldiers scare me. I'm used to living in this dump by now. Starts to grow on you after a while. There's nothing good about Valdegoop nowadays. It's no place to live anymore. Soldiers? Oh, I guess not. Yeah, that's a relief.
Well, here it is. Revorce Tower.
It won't be long before we have to face GA.
Yeah. We're going to end this here. We can't let him keep people in misery any longer.
I want a world where people can smile again. I want my strength to make a difference.
Let's go this way first.
This is tough.
This isn't an even match!
Tortoise! Tortoise! Tractor beam!
Oh, this is not going well.
Tortoise! Smash! Condition! Cure! Tortoise! Smash! Condition! Cure! Tortoise! Smash!
Well, there you go! I can feel the power flowing!
Sure, why not?
Hang on. This looks an awful lot like an Earthcraft to me.
Captain, take a look at this.
Discovery? Discovery?
The planetary exploration ship Discovery. It went missing in the 21st century.
Did it get sucked through a wormhole to Fargate, or what?
It was lost a good 700 years ago. It must have gone back in time 500 years or so.
Well, this would certainly explain how Fargate managed to obtain their spacefaring technology.
Let's take our time here. We can't lose this. Tortoise, smash! Tortoise, smash!
Stone Rain!
They put up a heck of a fight.
Oh, I'm gonna get lost in this place.
Oh, what a pain!
This is beatable.
Tortoise, gravity, crush! Tortoise, smash!
Stone Rain!
Takes more than
over
guts to
already?
beat us.
This is tough.
This looks tough.
Tortoise,
Dragon roll! Dragon roll!
Thunder beam!
Dragon roll! Dragon roll!
Stone Rain!
Condition, cure! Tortoise, smash! Reflection! Tortoise, tortoise, smash! Tortoise, smash! Tortoise, smash!
That was way too
That was
fast.
easy. We have company. Give us a little fun, huh? Tortoise, smash! Gravity, crush! Tortoise, smash! Tortoise,
Meteor swarm.
Neat. Upgraded version.
They put up a heck of a fight.
Working my way up.
Oh, what a pain!
This is beatable. We didn't take too much damage either.
This looks bad.
This isn't an even match!
Tortoise, smash! Tortoise, smash!
Demon's Gate!
Not too shabby.
This is beatable.
We have company.
Avenging fist!
Take
Tractor beam!
Take the
Fairy healing!
Thundercloud! No
Guess it really
victory's
was that
better than an easy victory.
just gonna this one.
Don't let up!
Be careful, everyone!
I think these eye things. Just perfect. Both party members don't want to lose lost. Thanks a lot, game. Thanks a fucking bunch.
We're on a roll now.
Excellent.
That entire fight was terrible.
This looks bad. Can we win this?
Why? Don't want to fight these things. They're terrible.
Withdraw!
Time to retreat. Out of here. We have company. Give us a little fun, huh?
Ha! Oh! Gravity crash! Tractor beam!
Meteor swarm! They put up a heck of a fight.
Look out!
Everyone ready?
Tortoise smash! Crash! Tortoise smash!
Meteor swarm! They put up
that
a
was
heck of
8
a
out of
fight.
10.
Whoa!
Okay, well, I'm here. Right when I get off the thing.
Everyone ready?
Tortoise smash! Crash!
Meteor swarm! Let's go.
Give us a little fun, huh?
Ha!
Tortoise, smash!
Meteor swarm.
Tractor beam! Let's
there
keep
you
this
go.
pace going!
Yeah, well, this screams heal up to me, anyway.
Look out!
Everyone ready? Tortoise, smash! Tractor beam!
They put up a heck of a fight.
Oh, I didn't expect the Alliance's dogs to make it this far.
G.A. Revorce, you're going to stop hurting people starting right now.
I am merely trying to fulfill the ardent wish of every man, woman, and child on Fargate. The Mua who were snatched away from Earth have spent millennia hoping, praying for a way to get back home.
So, that warrants an invasion? If a home is all you want, there has to be a better way.
The people of Earth have incessantly squandered the resources Mother Nature gave to them. Don't you think it's time they received a taste of their own medicine? Just like the Mua did when they were thrown off their homeland.
I don't think that's for you to decide.
So you want it all to be in some god's hands? If so, I will become that god. I've already laid hands on the creator role here. If being the creator of all things makes you a god, then all that remains is for me to take the throne for myself.
We're not gonna stand here and allow that.
I fight in order to protect my own life. If you won't even let me do that, then why was I created? I see no point in further discussion. Only the strong survive. The first law of nature, wouldn't you agree? Now, allow me to show you just how insignificant you are.
looks tough.
We can't lose this!
Allow me to grant requiem to the human race.
Tortoise!
Abyss Cascade! All shall fall into the abyss, even the light of hope!
Dragon roar! Dragon roar!
Light!
Tortoise! Dragon roar! Meteor swarm! Dragon roar! Dragon roar! Dragon roar!
Boy, they were
over
weak.
already?
My body.
What's going on?
Watch out!
Don't let up. I hope we can do this.
Accept your fate and kneel down for your divine purging.
Dragon roar! Dragon
Tortoise,
roar!
smash!
Dragon roar! Dragon roar! Dragon roar! Dragon
Gravity! Crush!
Meteor swarm!
Tortoise, smash!
Dragon roar!
Smash! Healing!
Dragon roar!
Tortoise,
Meteor Swarm!
Did we do it?
Is he gone?
All he wanted was to survive in the end, didn't he? All the power in the world can't help a person overcome a fragile spirit, I suppose.
Maybe that's the secret. Maybe you need a weak body to be strong in spirit.
Perhaps. When I look at the Rokians, I can't help but hold out some hope for the human race, too.
They may not have the technology, but they have the heart. We could learn a lot from them.
Thanks for everything, you guys.
Oh, hell, I ought to be thanking you. Traveling with all of you is pretty exciting, I gotta admit.
Meeting all of you has been one of the most valuable experiences I've ever had.
Take care, everyone. I promise I'll never forget any of you.
Goodbye, everyone!
No, I can't end it like this. I can't go back yet. Not until I finish up a little bit of business.
What do you mean, Cius?
Roddick, I can still remember all the battles we had together.
Yeah, we fought everywhere, didn't we?
I've got faith in you. I'd let you cover my back anytime. That's why I gotta know exactly how good you are with a sword. Come on, let's go. Right now.
All right. You better give me all you got, Cius.
Damn straight I will. I ain't expecting to win by going easy on you.
Let's go! Dragon Roar! Ha, ha, ha! Dragon Roar! 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 That was way too fast.
You definitely got what it takes. Now I know how much more work I've got left to do.
What are you talking about? Didn't you notice how I adopted some of your moves, Cius?
That must be why you're so good. You take other people's skills and make them your own. You make it look so easy. I haven't felt this refreshed after a loss in a long time. Have a good one, Roddick.
Goodbye, Cius.
They're all gone.
Elia.
Things might have been different if I were born on the same planet as you. Listen, you take care of Millie, all right? Girls like that don't come along every day.
You ready, Elia?
Yes, just had some personal things I had to say to Roddick, that's all.
Well. Let's get back to Roke, then.
You just watch. I'm gonna become such a famous swordsman, they'll still be talking about me 300 years from now. Stronger than my dad, stronger than the Crimson Shield, and definitely stronger than you. Got that, Roddick?
If it wouldn't be too much trouble, could I come with you?
Sure. I realized something just recently. I hope this doesn't sound strange, but I can't help but see glimpses of my sister in you. What is it? Why are you crying?
I'm sorry.
I suppose this is gonna be goodbye for good then.
Yeah, but I may come back here and pay you a visit.
Let's just hope it's a friendly visit the next time.
But I do hope you two will come and visit us again soon. Just give us a little warning next time.
We will. I still think Roke would be better off as an undeveloped civilization. I think that's best for your planet.
Agreed. Getting developed means having air pollution, contaminated water, chemicals in your food, and losing your forests to industry. There's nothing positive about it.
Oh, I think there is.
Huh?
Well, for one, we wouldn't have had the chance to meet you guys. And we wouldn't have gone on this amazing adventure. Don't worry about us. We are going to make Roke even better than before.
Yeah, well, we can't wait to come and see what you've accomplished.
Well, goodbye!
I'm glad I had the opportunity to work with all of you.
Yes, we're glad too, but the real adventure for us is only just beginning.
Huh. So that's it. Nothing else? Nope. Okay. Now to figure out what I want to do tomorrow. Oh, that's all for now. I'll be back with something else tomorrow.